The Sewol-ho ferry has arrived at its final destination of Mokpo, almost 3 years after it sank in waters off Korea's southwestern coast, leaving 304 people dead. Sometime in the coming weeks, investigators will be able to get inside and try to find out what caused the disaster and hopefully recover the remains of the 9 passengers that are still unaccounted for. For the latest, let's go live to our Kim Min-ji, who is at Mokpo New Port. Min-ji, we heard that the ship transporting the ferry arrived sooner than expected.
That's right, Devin. The semi-submersible with the Sewol-ho ferry on board arrived here at Mokpo New Port at around 1 p.m. today. The journey of about 105 kilometers was expected to take about 8 hours, but instead just took 6. Now, the vessel's journey comes 6 days after it was salvaged from the sea and almost 3 years after it capsized off Korea's southwestern coast. The ferry was escorted by 5 maritime police patrol ships and a barge carrying relatives of the 9 passengers who are still missing.
Okay, and now that it's arrived in Mokpo, I understand that getting it on land will be a rather complex procedure. Could you tell us about how that's going to be accomplished?
Sure. Over the course of the next few days, seawater and oil will need to be removed from the vessel, and the ship will also need to be detached from the semi-submersible. After that, a modular transporter will be used to get the ship onto land, which is expected to take about a day. All in all, officials are aiming to bring the vessel to land by next Thursday, April 6th, provided the weather remains favorable and there are no problems with the equipment. After that, the vessel will be disinfected and fumigated, a process that's expected to take about a week. Only then will the search for the 9 missing bodies begin, along with an investigation into the exact cause of the sinking. The disaster left 304 people dead, most of them high school students, when the ferry capsized in April 2014. A special committee tasked with the investigation will work with the families of the missing to map out a search plan by early next month. Devin.